There are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
O'Reilly. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Van Dijk. Gakpo. Robertson. Gakpo. Robertson.
O'Reilly is there, and he can get that clear.
Now it's Haaland. Foden. Now it's Doku.
Gravenberg does really well to win the ball there. Nice physical challenge.
Reinders. O'Reilly. Doku. O'Reilly.
Moved on forwards. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mohamed Salah.
That has been cut short. Foden.
And here's Haaland. Haaland! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gakpo getting this one clear. Konate, gently done.
Isak. Van Dijk.
Isak is onto it in a flash.
O'Reilly.
And it's played forward.
And it's Szoboszlai. Now it's Haaland.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Doku.
Gravenberg. Doku played out towards the right wing. Chance here to counter. Savinho's cross. That has been knocked clear.
Gakpo.
Robertson. Robertson. And here's Szoboszlai. Gakpo. Robertson picks it up now. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
Nico Gonzalez.
Doku.
Nico Gonzalez.
Robertson. Gravenberg. Gravenberg forwards and with intent. Matheus Nunes. Savinho. Now it's Reinders. Savinho. Reinders. Now it's Haaland. Bradley. Van Dijk. That's really well manoeuvred. Robertson. And here's Gakpo. So who's he picking out? Looking for a decent ball in. And it's McAllister. Real chance! Foden, aim forwards. Nico Gonzalez. Reinders. Stones shifted upfield. Matheus Nunes, forwards and with intent. Gravenberg. O'Reilly. Stones. Matheus Nunes. Vardiol. Gonzalez, aim forwards. Succumbs to the pressure. Konate. Szoboszlai. Konate, and he goes cross-field. Savinho, gently done. Gravenberg, it's a quick ball upfield. Stones. Vardiol. Stones.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Bradley, long ball looking to counter. Isak finds himself offside. Mohamed Salah. Gravenberg. Konate. Van Dijk. And it's played forward. Now it's McAllister. Played out to the right. Oh, good ball! Savinho. And that's been won straight back. Robertson. Cross from Robertson. Firmly met. Isak is flagged offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now it's Doku. Calmly anticipates. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Gravenberg. McAllister. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Reinders. Matheus Nunes. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Isak. O'Reilly did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Reinders. Vardiol. Foden. Stones. And that's really well manoeuvred. Foden. Foden played out to the left flank. Over to the left. Doku. Szoboszlai. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Robertson. And here's Gakpo. Robertson. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Ball comes in. It's a mighty effort! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Stones. Reinders. Donnarumma, long ball by the goalkeeper. McAllister. Robertson. And here's Gakpo. Now who's going to be first to this? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Guardiola is there, and he can get that clear. McAllister. Oh, what a climb! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Doku chasing after it. Haaland. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Reinders. McAllister is the guilty party there. Oh, that's disappointing. Oh, the ball's come loose here. It's been a pretty frantic start. A lot of front foot pressing. Doku spread out to the left. Bradley herring after the ball here. Plenty waiting in the middle. Doku. And here's Haaland. And the shot!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So, a breakthrough already. Van Dijk.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Szoboszlai. Oh, such a clever touch. Gakpo, shot a goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Gakpo usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Van Dijk. Isak. Robertson. That's good play. Played with finesse. It's a ball kick. Foden. McAllister, gently done. And the counter is on. Now it's Isak.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Gravenberg. And it's played forward. Isak gets flagged offside. Donnarumma sends that a long way. Now it's Haaland. Doku. Now he's got space here. Lovely feet. A chance to play it in. Aimed in towards the centre. Bradley gets rid without sophistication. Moved on forwards. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Lobbed in behind. Gets it away. And he is slightly undercooked, that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's anyone's ball now. He'll try to keep this alive. Ooh, delicate chip through. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Great defending, strong and determined. O'Reilly getting this one clear. And he's there to clear it. And it's McAllister. This looks Isak with a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Cleared away. Bradley delivers the ball. It's a sharp pass. Konate forwards and with intent. Can he spark a counter here? Foden. Haaland. And the finish! two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Bradley. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mohamed Salah. Time to deliver. And here's Gakpo. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. O'Reilly shifted upfield. Foden. And here's Savinho. Matheus Nunes crosses it in. Bradley, good-looking ball. And back to the goalkeeper. Stones. Quality ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Reinders. And here's Haaland. Savinho. Hit into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Savinho. Showing good feet. There are a few waiting for it. Now the cross. Savinho has got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Foden puts too much behind that.
Isak really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nico Gonzalez. That's a lovely, neat pass. Reinders. And it's Nunez. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Gakpo. Delivered across. Cleared away. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's going to be disappointed with that. Salah. Szoboszlai. Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And it's Gravenberch. Gakpo! Savinho. Mathias Nunes. And here's Soboslai. Chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
A goal kick. Reinders. Stones. Reinders. Guardiol, aim forwards. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Bradley. Pinged towards the front line. And here's Isak. Bradley. Oh, that's nice. Played out wide. That is lovely. Oh, it's a great ball here. Gakpo! And the ball's come loose here. Savinho. Haaland chasing after it. Foden. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Van Dijk. And here's Doku. Here's Foden. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And that has been cleared. Robertson, gently done. Nico Gonzalez. And here's Haaland. Out to the right. Savinho. Mathias Nunes. Very nicely done. And it's Reinders. And here's Doku. Played back in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And here's the chance to counter. Doku. Nice control. And here's Haaland. Doku puts them all in. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Oh, nice touch. Gonzalez. And here's Foden. Out to the left it goes. He is just caressing the ball. Doku. O'Reilly. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
McAllister concedes a free kick for that.
Guardiola.
Foden. And here's Savinho.
Reinders.
Matheus Nunes. Played into the middle. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Mohamed Salah.
Shifted upfield. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
Guardiola.
And it's played forward. Konate gets over and intercepts. Szoboszlai. And it's Robertson. He has found the way through. Matheus Nunes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Matheus Nunes chips it through. Gakpo stood his ground strongly. Reinders wins the duel this time. Stones.
Nico Gonzalez. O'Reilly.
It's a mighty looking ball, that. Bradley. Great defending, strong and determined. Doku. Now it's Haaland. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Strong running down that left flank. And it's Robertson. McAllister. Chance for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Guardiola gets it away. Savinho. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Bradley. Bradley forwards and with intent.
Nico Gonzalez.
Matheus Nunes. Savinho.
Reinders.
Haaland. Oh, good spread. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And now the breakaway. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Guardiola.
Stones chooses to go cross-field.
Nico Gonzalez.
Doku. And here's Haaland. Robertson. Mohamed Salah. Robertson. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's there to clear it. And they can counter here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Savinho. Konate cuts it out. That's really well manoeuvred. McAllister. Gakpo. And here's Mohamed Salah. Soboslai has a look to the possibilities, but he's through, it's one-on-one, tries a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Soboslai can get it clear. Bradley forwards and with intent. Moved on forwards. Reinders. Stones. Reinders looks to get on the end of this. Konate. Van Dijk aim forwards. Reinders, and it's lofted through here. Gravenberg. McAllister. Gravenberg shifted upfield. Savinho caresses it through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Looks across and plays it in.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Can he deliver? O'Reilly. Reinders. Matheus Nunes. That is a brilliant interception. Can he stop it going out? Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Mohamed Salah. McAllister over to the left. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Szoboszlai. Robertson. Tries a deft little ball. It's gone out for a throw-in. Gonzalez clears it away. Doku. O'Reilly. Guardiola. 15 minutes till half-time. Doku. He's having a look round. Muscular approach does pay off here. Van Dijk. And it's played forward. And here's Isak. wants a clearance. And claimed it back swiftly. Gravenberg, gently done. And he thumps it clear. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Driving on and making good progress. That's going to go a long way. McAllister. Gakpo. Thinks one through. Header! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Moved on forwards. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Robertson. McAllister. Konate. Forward it goes. Out towards the flank. Bradley. Oh, it's played into the area. No, he's overshot the green. Foden has created one goal already. O'Reilly. Matheus Nunes. Stones driven forward. Bradley makes the interception. And it's Salah. Gravenberg. Up towards the front line. Oh, nicely intercepted. Guardiola. Keeper's got good distance on that. McAllister. And here's Gakpo. Now it's Haaland. Savinho. Haaland. Now that's well seen too. Is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Savinho. Stones. That's really well manoeuvred. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Matheus Nunes. Doku. Gravenberg. Van Dijk. Van Dijk forwards and with intent. And he cuts out the supply. Gakpo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, he made it look a bit predictable.
And it's played forward. Struck first time. And that's off target.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
That's very neat. Cross goes in there. Cleared away. McAllister have it back and can go again. Haaland. Matheus Nunes. Out to the right. Savinho. Savinho shifted upfield. Gravenberg. Konate, aim forwards. They get a throw in. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to get it clear. Oh, easy pickings there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. McAllister. Played out to the right. And it's Bradley. Mohamed Salah. Gravenberg shifted upfield. Szoboszlai. Mohamed Salah played out towards the right wing. Throwing. And that's a goal kick. Savinho coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Stones gently done. Guardiola. Ooh, can he get onto this? Well, that's well seen too. Robertson. Van Dijk. Looks to the other side. Bradley. Matheus Nunes. Reinders. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Konate. Gravenberg. Forwards and with intent. O'Reilly. Foden. Savinho. Reinders. Nico Gonzalez. Foden. Reinders. Foden. He's cut it out. Oh, red. Nice interception. Guardiola. Bradley. Mohamed Salah. Van Dijk. Gakpo. And it's Robertson. Savinho does really well to win the ball there. Haaland. Foden. Oh, good spread. Matheus Nunes. Tries a measured ball. Nicely intercepted. Guardiola. Now it's Doku. And it's O'Reilly. And here's Doku. And he has been fouled there. O'Reilly played out to the left flank. Doku. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Moved on forwards. Looking to break at pace. Gakpo, he's got away. He's having a shot! And it's been taken short. Salah. Can he finish?
Mohamed Salah really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Guardiol. And it's played forward. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Proves too strong. Reinders. Haaland. Ramadashvili breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Calmly anticipates. Foden. Doku. And here's Haaland. Haaland spread out to the left. Back into the middle. And he's there to clear it. McAllister shifted upfield. Isak! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Salah. Shapes to shoot! He's done very well to get to that.
Mohamed Salah is offering a right smile there.
Guardiol. Guardiol goes forward. Gakpo. Szoboszlai. Robertson gets into a good... Up he goes! Danger averted for now. And reclaimed it in a trice. Gravenberg moved on forwards. And that was very necessary. Stones getting this one clear. Konate, McAllister. Foden. Doku. Now this could be a chance.
Haaland just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Guardiol aim forwards. Konate forwards and with intent. And here's Isak. Chooses to go back. Szoboszlai! Denied by an instinctive save.
Szoboszlai clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's really well manoeuvred. Natchez Nunes. Reinders. Natchez Nunes, gently done. Moved on forwards. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Isak. And he's on his way! That has been cut short. Foden. Reinders. Gravenberg cuts it out. Robertson. Van Dijk. And it's played forward. Gakpo done delicately. Robertson, backward it goes. Might be danger here. Shot, surely! He's missed, but not by that far.
Mohamed Salah certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Reinders. O'Reilly. Aim forwards. And it's O'Reilly. Doku. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Mohamed Salah could move up a gear here. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. He's inched! There's the shot! Deftly away. Bradley has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
McAllister. Matches Nunes, and it's lofted through here. Savinho. Now here's the delivery. And that's out of reach. Savinho. He came in hard, very hard. Szoboszlai. And here's Mohamed Salah. And here's Gakpo. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. O'Reilly getting this one clear. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And here's Haaland. Foden. Knocks it out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. O'Reilly. Looking here to chip it through. Savinho looking to run onto it. Reinders. And here's Foden. That's good defending, very good defending. So what can they make of this? And it's Szoboszlai. Nice defending, physical and effective. Matthews Nunes. Gakpo. Szoboszlai. That has found him in acres of space. Plenty waiting in the middle. McAllister. And here's Isak. Isak! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Isak actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That has been clubbed away. And it's Gravenberch. That's tidy. And here's Szoboszlai. And here's Szoboszlai. Good take. Isak! And the shot! A really close save, and the last action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. Here we go again. McAllister. Mohamed Salah. That's a little off target. Stones. Foden. Nico Gonzalez. Matthews Nunes. Savinho. Reinders. Szoboszlai producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Gakpo. And here's Isak. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And that has been cleared. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Bradley. Szoboszlai. Gravenberch. Played out to the right. Out to the right. Oh, that's neat. So who's he picking out? Guardiola with the clearance.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Savinho. Foden. Reinders. Nice physical challenge. Gakpo. Robertson. Great run on the overlap here. It'll be a throw-in. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And it's Robertson. Mohamed Salah. Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Szoboszlai really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Szoboszlai tries a cross. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that's been won straight back. Gravenberg shifted upfield. Szoboszlai. Nice looking ball. Oh, what a pass! Great chance! Defending of the desperate variety. Lovely bit of skill. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And the ball is out of play. Savinho. Konate gets across to intercept that. That's been drilled forward. And back to the keeper they go. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. O'Reilly. Vardiol. Stones. Foden. Vardiol. Nico Gonzalez. Stones. Foden. O'Reilly. Doku. Vardiol. Oh, there's a probing ball. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Van Dijk. Chiesa. Robertson. Chiesa. Doku. Oh, they could break here. Lobbed in behind. Gravenberg forwards and with intent. O'Reilly. Vardiol. Stones. Vardiol. Foden. That's really well manoeuvred. Nico Gonzalez. O'Reilly. Nico Gonzalez. Stones. Vardiol. Nico Gonzalez. Moved on forwards. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. McAllister. Out to the left it goes. Clipped into space. Bradley. He's found some space. Cleared away. Vardiol gets good distance on it. And it's Gravenberg. they've got rid. And the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Robertson cuts out the pass. Chiesa. Van Dijk. Gravenberg. Van Dijk. Van Dijk. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Vardio. O'Reilly. Doku. Vardio. Reinders. Foden. Nico Gonzalez. Stones. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Robertson. Chiesa. And that has been cleared. Now it's Foden, and he's managed to get free. That has been knocked clear. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Robertson. Van Dijk. Van Dijk forwards and with intent. Do have a chance to counter here. Foden gently done. Doku. Doku tries a cross. And that has been cleared. McAllister. Van Dijk. Chiesa. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Bradley. Cross goes in there. Climbs up big! Matches Nunes, gets it clear. Szoboszlai. And he's heaved it away. Claimed it back swiftly. Turns and goes back. Oh, that's neat. Szoboszlai. Great defending, strong and determined. Szoboszlai unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Mohamed. It's Salah! And he's there to get it away.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Stones with the clearance. O'Reilly. Stones. Foden. Nico Gonzalez. Stones. Matches Nunes. Stones shifted upfield. Reinders. Stones. Nico Gonzalez. Oh, this looks sharp. Savinho. Matches Nunes. Matches Nunes. Nicely aimed pass. He can get that clear. And that is as far as they're going to go. Robertson, aim forwards. Over to the left. Robertson, who's on a run down the left wing. Chiesa. McAllister. Gravenberg played into space. And that has been clubbed away. And Dijk have it back and can go again. Chiesa. Showing good feet. And here's Isak. Can he finish? No mistake! And the second half is off to a flyer. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Isak demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Haaland under intense pressure.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Gravenberg gets over and intercepts. Bradley. Konate played over towards the opposite flank. McAllister. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Reinders. Stones shifted upfield. Moved on forwards. And it's Bradley. O'Reilly wins the duel this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. O'Reilly. Nico Gonzalez. Foden. Has a look and plays it forward. Excellent. The referee's awarded a free kick. Extravagant effort! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Haaland clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
Szoboszlai. And here's Isak. Szoboszlai. Receives it in a good position here. Nico Gonzalez. Stones. Reinders. And Dijk makes the interception. And it's Salah. Bradley elects to cross. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Isak actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Matches Nunes. Oh, there's a probing ball. Savinho. Oh, played right into his path. Sabinho. Out towards the flank. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
McAllister, gently done. Foden. Now, what about a counter-attack? Doku, probing pass. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Look at the way that back line is coming under serious pressure. High pressing that's being applied with real pace too.
Yeah, they look like they really want it.
They need to persist. It's exactly what they have to keep doing.
O'Reilly getting this one clear. Ball's gone out of play. Gravenberg.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Haaland looks to get on the end of this. McAllister. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
O'Reilly. And it's played forward. Bradley. Gravenberg. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Robertson. Robertson, it's a delicate pass. O'Reilly gets it away. Bradley. Oh, sweet feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Real chance here. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Gravenberg. Gravenberg forwards and with intent. Played out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide. A header! He will be livid with himself.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And here's Haaland. Reinders, delicate ball, and it needs to be. McAllister, gently done. Chiesa tries to dink it through. O'Reilly. Reinders. Haaland is onto it in a flash. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Isak. Oh, just Isak! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Isak really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Szoboszlai. Isak. Chiesa. Robertson. And here's Isak. That's going to go a long way. And reclaimed it in a trice. Hit into the middle. Isak. And he shoots! Matheus Nunes. Played out to the right. Van Dijk. Robertson. Cross into the box. Nice interception, well timed. Foden. O'Reilly. Vardiol. O'Reilly. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Bradley. Chiesa. And here's Isak. Isak! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Cleared without complication. Bradley moved on forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Stones clears it away. He's on it, can he get away? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Savinho. McAllister. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And here's Doku. Foden. Reinders. Takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Thinks one through. Out of play for a goal kick.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Haaland. Nico Gonzalez. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. And that's put paid to a promising move. McAllister played out to the left flank. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. It's a loose ball. Savinho gets good distance on it. Konate, and that is a little undercooked. Stones. Matheus Nunes. And here's Isak, chooses to go... Soboslai! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries to get it clear. Chiesa played in.
It was hopeful to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
He's dealt with that well. And it's Soboslai. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Van Dijk. Chiesa. Gravenberg shifted upfield. Cleared away. Reinders. Doku. McAllister. Van Dijk. Played towards the other side. There will be a throw-in. Doku. O'Reilly. Reinders. Nico Gonzalez. Stones goes forward. Gravenberg. Isak, now he's off and running. Nico Gonzalez. Doku. Gonzalez. Always onto this. It's out for a goal kick.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Tries a deft little ball. Savinho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's running through. Savinho's cross. And it's hoisted clear. Isak has found the net here, of course. Can he spark a counter here? McAllister. aim forwards. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, that was no routine save.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Van Dijk. And he goes cross-field. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Stones. Matheus Nunes. Savinho. Stones. Guardiola. Nico Gonzalez. And here's Doku. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gravenberg did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Isak in acres of space out wide. Now it's Isak. O'Reilly. Robertson cuts out the pass. And it's Salah. Oh, such a clever touch. Doku did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Moved on forwards. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Konate. Bradley, gently done. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. O'Reilly. This interception, his positioning was spot on. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Isak.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Stones. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Stones. Haaland. O'Reilly's cross, brilliantly cut out. And it's played forward. And here's Doku. And it's O'Reilly. Nico Gonzalez. Foden.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Isak. Robertson. So much time and space here. Oh, it's come loose. Savinho gets rid without sophistication. And Dijk have it back, And can go again. Robertson chooses to go cross-field. O'Reilly. Gravenberg wins the duel. McAllister with a definite fell there.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
McAllister forwards and with intent. Stones. And here's Isak. And here's some... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Here's McAllister. And here's McAllister. Decent chance! So close to drawing level.
Ah, that was so poor. A very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to get it clear. And here's Isak.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Haaland, Savinho, great defending, strong and determined.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Isak. Chiesa. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Bradley's cross. Guardiola attempts a clearance. Soboslai! It's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Nico Gonzalez, Doku.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Bradley charging forward, and the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. he is going into that little black book. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. It's run loose here. McAllister.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Savinho. Matthews Nunes. Gravenberg. Now it's Chiesa. Over to the left. Robertson, and that's aimed into the middle.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Reinders. Matches Nunes, shifted upfield. McAllister. Isak. Very nicely done. Reinders does really well to win the ball there. Doku. Vicious ball here. Reinders. Chance to play it in. Now the delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Chiesa. Guardiola with the clearance.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Reinders. Foden. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Doku. O'Reilly. Lovely feet. That's a nicely weighted pass. And that's a throw. Doku puts them all in.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Foden played with finesse, and that's been won straight back. Out to the left it goes. Doku.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Tries a measured ball. Defending of the desperate variety.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Isak, out to the right. Frimpong. It's Salah! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
The changes then in quick succession. Nico Gonzalez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's had a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Marmouche fully appreciates that he could have won it then. And
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Moved on forwards. Quality ball. Tries to get it clear.
well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And that's a lovely exchange.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Nice control. And it's O'Reilly. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva played out towards the right wing. Cleared away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Savinho. And here's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva! It just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Konate tries to clear. And that is out of play. Oh, nice touch. O'Reilly. And here's Doku. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Robertson, Chiesa, and here's Isak. Mohamed Salah. Doku Frimpong is fouled. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. And that may just do it! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Vardiol. O'Reilly.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
It's really well cleared. And claimed it back swiftly. Foden. Nico Gonzalez. O'Reilly. And here's Doku. Doku. Here's the chance to cross.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
O'Reilly.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Szoboszlai. Van Dijk. Van Dijk played over towards the opposite flank. Frimpong. And it's Salah. Szoboszlai. McAllister. Chiesa, spread out to the left. That's tidy. There are a few waiting for it. He's had a shot! It's anyone's ball now. And that has been cleared. Robertson. Played in by Robertson.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Bernardo Silva. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Chiesa. Marmoush. Foden. Stones. Bernardo Silva. Doku. O'Reilly. Nico Gonzalez. Aim forwards.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Van Dijk looks to the other side. He's through here. Mohamed Salah. Salah goes for a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
time for changes on both sides, actually. A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
Matheus Nunes. Nico Gonzalez. Doku. Nico Gonzalez. And here's Marmoush. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Foden! Oh, what a ball! Shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Marmoush is offering a right smile there.
Foden with the short one. Foden. And here's Nunes. Matheus Nunes. Could move up a gear here. Chiesa. Van Dijk. Van Dijk forwards and with intent. Been slipped through. Now it's Doku. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Doku, oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's good running with the ball. And it's Salah. Now it's Chiesa. Szoboszlai out towards the flank. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Savinho carries the ball down the right. Needs a quality cross. Played back in. And Marmoush! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Konate, gently done. Szoboszlai. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Doku knocks it out wide. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. The final seconds now. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Mohamed Salah. McAllister. That's really well manoeuvred. Robertson aimed forwards. Ekitike, and the ball's come loose here. Vardiol. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva shifted upfield. Van Dijk. McAllister. Now it's Chiesa. Great defending, strong and determined. Matheus Nunes. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva, forwards and with intent. It is now or never. Time is against them. And here's Doku. Doku looking to get on the end of this. Ignori. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Szoboszlai. Vardiol. Foden. And it's Gonzalez. Nico Gonzalez. And here's Doku. And here's Marmoush. Bernardo Silva. Ignori. Gravenberg. McAllister. Konate, gently done. And he cuts out the supply. Doku. And here's Marmoush. Now it's Doku. Doku. Mohamed Salah. Gravenberg, up towards the front line. Frimpong. It's taken out, that'll be a foul. He's got his range wrong there. And that will be the final act. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.